Welcome. Welcome back, Carters, to Ruby Breaks. This is a Monday edition, so that does mean we'll be breaking baseball. Now, one of the things about running one of these channels is that it's a big industry, or there's a lot of competition, or there's a lot of folks out there doing the same thing. And I'll be the first to admit that I'm a Johnny come lately. Although I have different goals in my openings and breakings, and they are, in the end, to have my own card line that I put out. And so it is definitely something I enjoy, but it's also a tool. So some of the people out there, we've done breaks with Little Dingers sports cards. I haven't done breaks with the Jobs family, but I have. I do support the Patreon for Jobs family. I've watched a lot of Phil Hughes. There's a lot of guys. A Mess of Things. I enjoy watching Mess of Things. He does these really short breaks or openings, and they are very entertaining and a little quirky, and I love it. I love A Mess of Things. And there's some others that we'll put in the link or the descriptions or the comments. But today what we want to do is, you heard me mention that I am a Patreon of Jabs, and so I am in the $14 tier, and I do get cards. I get old cards every month. I think I get 6 packs. So we just had our 1990 edition of Upper Deck. Obviously, I'd like 89. We have our 92 Stadium Club. We have our 91 Score, 89 Tops. There is our 92 Leaf set. That's Series 1 there in the silver. And then an 88 Tops. And I believe this is their series. So that's what I get for $14. Mind you, $3 of that is a Patreon. Shipping is included in there, so probably $3 to $5 in shipping plus Patreon is $8. 8 minus 14 minus 8. 2 for 10 and 6, so about $6 basically he has to work with to put these packs together, and that makes it about $1 a pack. And I think you might be able to buy these cheaper if you bought a hobby box, but maybe you don't want that. But today we are going to open these and to kind of see what we might get and what you might get if you were to support Jabs. Now let me tell you really quick why I have supported Jabs. And Jabs has taught me a lot about this industry, and has also taught me it's made me prioritize what I really want to do. And I am very thankful for the knowledge that I've gained from Jabs. And that's why I've patronized him on Patreon, because I want to give. It's been like a college course. It's been like an adult learning course, or a continuing education situation. So what I'm really doing is, yes, I like the content sometimes. Even as a Patreon, I've never been able to buy into to one of his events. They've all seemed too pricey for me. And if it's a cheap product, then there's a lot of it. I don't think you get into anything very, very reasonably. But I've learned so much, and I think the man has a brilliant mathematical mind. This is the kind of things that people win Nobel Prizes for, but they just don't give those out for sports cards. So I'm very thankful for his existence. I've paid attention in ways that other people probably have not. But let's go. So my first indication is open the cards I think are worst first, which would be this pack. But then my second indication is to go by year, and I'm gonna follow my second indication, my second feeling here, and that's a 92. So we'll open the Leaf set last. I like that Leaf set, I think, a little bit better than the Stadium Club. So starting us off, this is the 1988 Topps Big League Baseball, Major League Baseball, the real one. No pack odds, I don't believe. Remember, do not chew the gum. Wow, that was really easy to open. That was easier than most wax packs. I opened a lot of wax packs this week, and that was the easiest wax pack that I've had. All right, here we go. Houston Astros, Danny Darwin. He's a can banger. There's a Pete Rose. Leon Durham. Okay, let's see if Ruby can do this. Jack Lazorko. That's probably as close as I'm getting. Here's a Gary Lucas. Hey, there's a Harold Reynolds. I can say this name, but I just thought about it too long. I already thought about it. Bob, you're gone because I'm going to get the yips. There's our Padres, Tony Gwynn, the great Tony Gwynn. There's a Spring Fever Baseball. We need to get that top shirt. They need to release that. They need to re-release that top shirt right there. That shirt. That's a classic shirt. Angels. Ernie Riles from Milwaukee. There's a George Bell for the Blue Jays. Mark Williamson for the Orioles. Rene Gonzalez. Rene. Is it Rene or Rene? Rene. Rene Gonzalez. I'm going to go Rene. Rick Myler. And the Mariners leaders. Right there. Okay, not an exciting pack. I think our George Bell and our Tony Gwynn, probably the standout cards there. If you're a Pete Rose fan, you might like that, but that's a manager card. I'm not sure if he was still a manager player in 88 or not. Okay, this is a classic right here. This is probably, growing up, this is probably the set I opened the most packs of. I had so many of these cards, and I don't even know where they're at, honestly, anymore. So I like the first shirt better. There's our Todd Stoudemire. If you watched our other video, you saw that our rookie Todd Stoudemire card had gum damage. Oh, yeah, we didn't see any gum damage on these. There's a Billy Ripken. F-face, if you know what I mean. There is a Nelson Santovina. Hey, there's a Dave Henderson. Look, nice little smile there on Dave. Handsome fella right there. And the little tooth gap just gives him a little more charm. Andres Thomas. There's Mike Scott. That's a fan favorite for Ruby. And yes, he might have been a cheater. Charlie LeBrunt. There's a Terry Clark for us. Oh, there's that first draft pick, Willie Ansley. German Jimenez. Doug Jennings. Hey, there's an Eck. There's a nice Eck right there. A little spot. Got it off. Came off. There's a Glenn Davis, Astros leader. Ken Phelps. And John Morris. All right, that is our last regular Topps. We do have a Stadium Club Topps coming up a little bit later. And let's see, highlights. Eckersley was probably our big card in that set. Absolutely, I want to go with Eckersley on that. I love Mike Scott, but you can't compare the careers of Eck and Mike Scott. Mike Scott had a couple of good years. May have been a cheater. Eckersley has a storied career, basically. So, have we said if it's not broke, let's break it? And these cards are known for being in any which way. And there's our little sticker. I'll let that sticker fall. Bam. It's a Phillies hologram sticker. Okay, we got Rob. We got Dave Smith. Ooh, I didn't focus Rob in there, sorry. We got Rob Ducey. Dave Smith, and that's a card I like. Israel Sanchez for the Royals. Jeff Brantley for the Giants of San Francisco. I think this is kind of a German name. Jeff Einzreich. There's an Ozzie Guillen. Yep, Ozzie. These cards are every way. Jeff Robinson for Detroit. Les Lancaster. Jeff Russell. Followed by Jeff Russell. That is BS. That is BS. I want to say the real word because I'm really irritated. There's no way there's a correlation where Jeff Russell should be back-to-back in a pack. There's no way. There's no correlation for that. Ken Caminetti, I'm going to go with that's the best card so far. Gerald Young. Sorry. Joe Carter. Collector's Choice card. Tom Green, star rookie. Pat Sheridan. And yeah, I think we have to go with Kim Caminetti, another cheater. Another PED, a steroid guy, as probably the best card. Let's see if we can beat that Kim Caminetti out. Ozzie Guillen, close. Dave Smith. So, I mean, take your pick. Ozzie Guillen or Ken Caminetti, honestly. I mean, so that's how great that pack was. How great. So that puts us on to the 1991 Major League Baseball Score Series 1. Series 1 for Score. If it's not broke, let's break it. I don't like these packs. These packs don't open as well as the others. I think I have to. Oh, that one's gonna work. I think I usually have to take a knife to these. That one came off. So, wait. All right. Finally, we got a card. We got something. We got a Bo Jackson right there. And a Ricky Henderson. And a Ken Griffey Jr. And a Will Clark. What is going on here? We just went from pack drought to pack awesomeness. Okay. We got the 91 Bo Jackson. So he hits his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year card, but still it's Bo Jackson. Okay, Ricky Henderson's an old man, so he had already been in the league forever. That's like 12 years for Ricky Henderson, and he played forever. So there's Ricky Henderson. There's the Griffey Jr., which obviously you'd need to go back 2 years. to be a rookie, but still cool. So, and then we hit the Will Clark. And obviously, he'd been around, but that's a nice 1, 2, 3, 4 punch right there. All right, we have Dan Smith, Texas Rangers. He's the #1 draft pick. And we have Ton Nevers with Houston Astros, #1 draft pick. There's some really bad Photoshop going on there. Alex Fernandez, #1 draft pick for the White Sox. I like this little set right here. Oh, there's a Wandell White, who did have a nice little career in the majors. His first round draft pick card. All right, moving on. We have the black borders now. Neil Heaton. Not Helton. There's no L. Heaton. Paul O'Neill. Nice. With the Mark McGwire. This pack is ridiculously good. I'm not saying that there's value, but I'm saying it's a name pack right here. Jerry Don Gleaton. World Series Trivia. Paul Gibson. Cecil Fielder. Steve Farr. And Greg Kadaret. All right, so, honestly, you guys can pick your favorite card. McGwire, O'Neill, Clark, Griffey, Henderson, Bo Jackson. That was a fat pack. That was a really super nice pack. Once again, that was the Score 1991 Major League Baseball. So I can't say they're all going to be like that, but that was a sweet pack. Honestly, I was happy. All right, here we go. This is the Topps Stadium Club 1992 Series 2. I don't know who's in the Series 2. I didn't look it up beforehand. We just jumped in this morning. Sometimes it's just good to go. Let's just get in it and do it. If it's not broke, let's break it. Looks like we got a... Oh, I thought it was going to be a Randy Johnson, but it's a... I remember this. I just saw the back, and I remember these cards so vividly now. All I had to do was see the back of that card. Oh, yeah. It's all coming back to me. All coming back to me. All right. I'm making sure they're not bricked. I'm just trying to... These are actually pretty nice, considering... how they could brick. All right, so this is not a team card. It's actually a Wade Boggs card. There's a Rock Reigns. That's really nice. And remember, the thing with this set is it's supposed to be superior photography. And I would say that's good. Oh, Pedro Guerrero right there. No border, but I don't know that that's the best photography ever on that one. There is Harold Baines with Oakland. Got a members club card. Rich Rowland with Detroit. These are going to be in every freaking order. And we have another Cliff Brantley, but he was in a different set. Same years, obviously. Lloyd McClellan. There's a Jose Offerman. It's fairly good. So Willie Wilson for the A's. There's a Chris. I'm not saying his last name. There is a Scott Leias. Or Lewis or Leias. I don't know. You tell me. Paul Ferris. Or Paul Ferris. I can never say Mark's last name. We're not going to. Mark Guthrie, and Joel Johnson. So for me, obviously, I think The Rock Reigns is the best card. Maybe you think Boggs has a better name, but I think considering it looks more like a team card, and I just think the photography is better on this card. It's a classic, like almost like a Topps Heritage Sky. It's I think this is the card right here. I think that's the card for today on that set. All right, so we're coming into the finish line. Thank you for joining Ruby. We have one last pack. Of course, I didn't tell you to like or subscribe because I never remember to do that stuff. Now I'm saying like and subscribe. Okay, this one actually has some odds. Dramatic photography and gold foil highlights honor 24 of 1992's most promising newcomers. Gold leaf rookie cards are numbered 1 to 12 and are randomly inserted in Series 1 cards, and 13 to 24 are randomly inserted into Series 2. So that's what we want then. We want a 1992 gold leaf rookie, which we're not going to get in this pack. I mean, is it possible? Yes. Is it plausible? No. Here we go. Well, let's go to the other side. There, right there. Well, I like it. It's definitely tamper-proof. Almost there. I think got it. There we go. I gotta say, this is one of the prettier packs. And the design in here is pretty classic. I know a lot of people that do enjoy this design. Although it is fairly simplistic, it is pretty classic as well. We got the Tom Gordon. Andy Benes. Doug Henry. Reggie Jefferson. David Cone. Kirby Puckett. Pat Kelly. Marvin Freeman. Oh yeah, that's a good Henderson. Ricky Henderson. Gerald Perry. Jay Buhner. Ron Dibble. Milt Coiler. Earl Hershiser. Did we get one of the rookie golds? We got a rookie gold, guys. How did we get a rookie gold? We're not supposed to get this. And it's a really good rookie, isn't it? Yeah, here we got a rookie gold, Series 1 Gold Edition. Phil Plantier. I guess based on, sorry about that. I guess based on just rarity, this would have to be our best card. I think when you want to talk about players, I think I would lean towards the Henderson, and I would give Puckett the honorable mention. Of course, Earl Hershiser was a freaking witch back then. His ERA had already gone up in 90. 91, it calmed back down a little bit. So 84 to like 89 were really his like just untouchable years. So I'm gonna go Ricky, the top card, with the gold insert being my second card. All right, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate your time, and we will see you on Wednesday.